Hi guys, I hope you're all keeping well and safe. On today's episode of Early Years Matters TV, I'm going to be talking about how care routines in early years could be used to support child's learning. Okay, so on today's episode of Early Years Matters TV, I am going to be discussing how care routines in early years could be used to promote child's learning. Okay, so if you're a parent, you're a guardian or teachers working with children from birth to 6 years or children in the area of early years, it is really important that you use care routines to promote child's learning. Okay, I'm going to give you an example of some of the care routines that I'm referring to. Okay, so for example, we have feeding. Okay, when you're dressing up a child. Okay, when you're changing a child's nappy. Okay, so these are some of the care routines that whether you as parents, guidance or teachers, you do for these children every day. Okay, so a research has been done in the UK. Okay, a research in the UK has proven that care routine is always a quiet time. Okay, so when parents, teachers or guidance are engaging in care routines, okay, so it's always a quiet time, okay, with children. Okay, so I would like you to know that you could use care routine to promote children's learning. Okay, so for example, when you're changing a child's nappy, okay, it's a time for you to bond with the child. Okay, you as the parent, the guidance or early years practitioner, it's a time for you to bond with the child. It's a time for you to engage in discussion with the child. Okay, it's not just about you changing the it's not just about you changing the nappy. Okay, you can bond with the child, sing nursery rhymes. Okay, do pick a boo. Okay, like for example, you have the nappy in your hand and then you just put the nappy onto the child's face, pick a boo, hooray, and it's going to be fun. Okay, not just you changing the nappy, but at the same time you're bonding with the child. So this is really important. Care routine could be used to promote child's learning. Okay, you as the parents, the guidance or teachers, you bond with the child. Okay, when you're changing nappy, you engage in discussions with the child. Okay, you talk to the child. Okay, even though they are babies or they're toddlers that you think that they only have few words or no words, you still need to communicate with them. You still need to interact with them. Even also during feeding time as well, you're feeding young children. You at the same time, you're singing songs. You could engage in nursery rhymes. Engage in discussions with them. Okay, so care routines, should not be a quiet time in early years. Okay, it's a time to, it's a time to promote children's learning. Okay, care routine in early years is the time to promote children's learning. It's not just a time, okay, I'm feeding, I'm changing nappy and that's it. Okay, you can, like I said earlier, when you're changing the child's nappy or feeding, you bond with the child, you engage in discussions with the child. Today, what are you going to have for dinner? What is this? You tell me, what is this? What are you having for lunch? Okay, you're engaging in changing nappy, you're singing nursery rhymes, you're doing peekaboo, peekaboo, hooray, you sing us done at a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on the farm he had some dog, E-I-E-I-O, and you make the sound of woof woof here and the woof woof there, there a woof everywhere, woof woof, oh MacDonald at a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and at the same time, it's going to be fun for you as the adult and the child as well. You're changing a nappy. At the same time, you're singing, you're promoting the child using words, language, social interactions. You as the adult, you're interacting with the child as well. The child, you're saying peekaboo, hooray. You're going to see the child's emotion in terms of their emotional development. The child is going to laugh, be happy. Okay, so I'm just going to encourage you that anytime you're engaging in care routines with young children, be it feeding, changing of nappy, clothing, it's not just a time for you to be quiet, like, oh, this is the routine you just want to do. It's a time for you to promote learning, engage the student in discussions, sing nursery rhymes, let them, play with you as well. You as the adult, you play back. Okay, so thank you so much for watching and listening, and until I come your way next time, I still remain your humble host, Early Years Matters TV. Take care and mind yourselves. Bye-bye.